Hello, Prue Jones from Place Coastal Property with your weekly property report. Today is Monday, May the 20th. Goodness, this winter is approaching so quickly. You can feel the chill in the air as you walk outside now from those southerly winds that do come through from the ocean. But it really is a beautiful time of year, and the fires and keeping warm after going for a walk on the beach is just one of the lovely wintertime pastimes down on the Mornington Peninsula. As you know, for those who watch my weekly program, the suburbs that we track being Fingal, Cape Schanck, St Andrews Beach, Tulkuruk, Capel Sound, Rosebud, Rye, Blackgarry and Sorrento. There were sales in almost all of those suburbs last week, with the exception of Fingal and Cape Schanck. There was a sale in St Andrews Beach. There's only been 2 sales this year in St Andrews Beach, and this one was at 196 Bass Meadows Boulevard. Classic beach home. Timber inside and out, and I would say one of the more original homes in St Andrews Beach, very close to the beach as well, which was lovely, on 1,958 square metres. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 cars. The other sale that did occur was last month, and that was at 55 Bass Meadows Boulevard, which was a home that had been on the market and sold during just after COVID finished for a much higher sum, although it hasn't been reported, or but it did resell again. Both of those sales were suppressed, but they've sold for quite healthy sums of money, both of those sales in St Andrews Beach. But it is nice to see that St Andrews Beach is being represented once again. 2 sales in Tulkuruk, both in the same street as well, in Bonner Street, 55 and 57 Bonner Street. One home had a larger footprint and slightly newer that sold for $1,115,000, and the second sale at 57 Bonner Street, an older style home on same land, 767 square metres, sold for $960,000. A sale in Sorrento, 14 Sunset Strip, had one quite substantial price reduction, but sold in 77 days, a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. Again, the sale has been suppressed there, but the last price range is 1.595 to 1.695, and we can safely assume that it sold within that price range. 5 sales in Rye. Only one suppressed sale there in Fern Grove. It was on the market for an awfully long time, 161 days, which is a long time to be selling a home, but did sell, and that property's last quote was 830 to 870. It did start at over $1 million, so it had quite a big price cut. So understandably, I can see why the sale was suppressed. Parcel of land in Noressa Street, number 17, 863 square metres, sold for quite a modest sum of $570,000, but land can vary greatly according to where it is, if it's overlooked, if it's got a lot of fall, if it's a more challenging site to build on, or what its aspect may be. So there are a lot of elements to consider as to how to arrive at parcel of land's value. That was on the market for 158 days. And land is selling at a little slower rate at the moment. And as we come down into winter, I'm sure that market will pick up again as we start to see some sunshine closer to the end of the year. A sale in Towagara Street, which runs off Dundas Street near Croana. Quite a lovely classic 1960s weatherboard home. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 603 square metres, sold for $820,000. A sale in Highbury Road, 3 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car on 1,179 square metres, and that sold for $827,500. And one at St Andrews Drive, which was a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1 car on 776 square metres, sold for $900,000. 2 sales in Blackgarry. 2 at 396 Melbourne Road was on the market for 57 days. A small 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom cottage, but very nicely positioned near Hughes Road, so quite close up to Sorrento. And that was initially marketed from $920 to $1,010,000, and it sold for $871. So quite a price cut there. It was on the market for 57 days. and 17 Scott Street, which was a lovely split level home on the market for 69 days, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 cars, no swimming pool there, on 945 square metres, and that sold for $2,050,000. That was the top price of all the sales in the suburbs that we tracked last week. 2,050,000. 2 sales in Capel St. Actually, I think there was only one, because I think we reported Flamingo Road last week, which sold for $588,000. But a lovely classic 1950s beach home, of which there are so many still remaining in Capel Sound, but being demolished at quite alarming rate. And I sometimes wonder, are we losing all our peninsular history with all the new modern homes that are being built? But it's progress, isn't it? It's how the way of the world. On the market for just 29 days, and that's all for $620,000, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 1 car. And 4 sales in Rosebud. 10 Bella Vista Mews, 72 days was on the market, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 cars. That was a villa unit on 295 square metres, and that sold for $758,000. 109 Third Avenue, 31 days, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 car. Again, a very low maintenance allotment of 387 square metres, and that sold for $735,000. And 406 Waterfall Gully Road, which I think was the cutest house in Rosebud that sold last week. It was a lovely Victorian style home, red brick, lots of colour inside, very happy house. And quite rightly so, was only on the market for 18 days, and it sold for $920,000. That was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3 cars on 855 square metres. And the last one at 24 Leisure Way, 49 days on the market, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car on 780 square metres, and that sold for $747,500. So you can see by the time on market, not really that much over 60 days at the moment. There's a few floating in the 70s and 80s, but not many. And those last few homes that earlier in the year were still selling off the market before Christmas, had sort of been on the market for quite some time. Those properties have now cleared, so we are starting to see that time on market come back and into a more balanced market. But it is very uplifting to see the selection of sales and the variety of sales that occurred last week in the market. And just in general observation of the activity through our open homes last week, we are seeing very good quality buyers coming through our homes at all price ranges. So we are really working in what we believe is now a balanced market on the peninsula. And this has been building for some time, but the quality of homes that we are offering are very, very high. And I think as a rule, vendors are really starting to understand the value of presentation and how that will factor into the photography and how the home will be viewed and how it is competing in the marketplace against its peers. If you have some questions around what that may look like, and if you're thinking about selling your property, I'd love to have a chat to you, and we could discuss what the market might look like in your area. Have a lovely week, and I will see you all again next week. Prue Jones from Place Coastal Property signing off, and we'll see you all again soon. Thank you so much.